From Winsport at Canada Olympic Park, we are ready to go with Draw 3. And looking forward to it. Some great names. 12 teams are here, 2 16 pools. And the top 6 teams will make it into the playoff round. And what a game we have for you. Kovaleva and Fujisawa.
Well, we have a really friendly game going on sheet B here. First end, Team Kovaleva had an open draw to the rings for 3. Well, here we are in the second end, and Team Fujisawa has an open draw for 3. Needing to hit good 12-foot. This is the exact same path as a couple of the draws around the corner guards to set up for this 3-ender, and no problem at all. So we've got quite the game going here. So 3-3 after 2.
Very friendly.
Yeah. Friendly. Good.
After you. No, after you.
Okay, good.
Sheet B, Kovaleva and Fujisawa. Japanese team's final stone, trailing by 3.
Trailing by 3, and it is a toughie. It's an in-turn through the hole between the 2 reds up by the hog line. Alina Kovaleva, her last one is actually the long guard. That guard being another 2-3 feet closer to the house, there wouldn't even be this hole. So there is a chance, but it's really tough. Clean, that's a good sign. Line looks really good if the weight's there. A really nice shot for 1. 6-4 now, coming into the 6th end.
Let's bring in Kevin Martin. He's watching the action on sheet B, Kovaleva and Fujisawa.
Yeah, just an excellent end by Team Kovaleva. Now it's a hit on the nose for 3. No problem. So that's a big 3 points. 9-5 actually.
Thank you. Thank you.
And a thank you there from the Japanese side. It will be Kovaleva going to 1-0 in their first action at the Humpty's Champions Cup.
It's a very good team. Kovaleva.
Live update for you, the action between Fujisawa and Stern.
Briar Hurleman's final stone is that one in the 4th, which played a hit. Didn't try the double on the 2 reds, so I'm presuming this is for 1. Needs to move a little bit. Trying to make it curl a little.
You guys hear them? You guys hear them?
Well done. Just 1. Tie game here on sheet A after 2.
In the 4th end.
Good to be red over here, Rob, on sheet A. Fujisawa's had 2 rocks in the 4-foot most of this end. Just missed a guard, though, trying to block the hole that Briar Hurleman's trying to negotiate here on her last. She can get through the port with quiet tap back weight. She needs to maybe roll or shoot her into the 4-foot. This is a heck of a shot, regardless of what happens. And what a great shot for 1. Ties it up 2-2 after 4. Great reaction.
Hard work. Going to bring in Mike, jump right across the arena to sheet A, Fujisawa and Stern.
That red stone on the button is shot rock. The stone touching the back of the button on the near side was Briar Hurleman's freeze attempt. So it came wide, a little deep. So this will even Satsuki Fujisawa an in-turn draw for 2 with some backing. Needs the side of the button. That is some great sweeping right there.
Good judge.
End to end for 2. Fujisawa needs a win to get into the playoff mix.
ゆりかありがとう。ナイス。ナイスコールありがとう。
4-2 after 5. Mike right back to work. Fujisawa and Stern.
Work. Yeah, that's all I do with that. In-turn draw for one for Briar Hurleman. They're trying to make a double most of the end, just were unable to do so. So they're getting forced here. This needs to curl. Doing a pretty good job of moving it over. Will it be enough?
No.
It does. Stays in time. So Stern trying to play spoiler here on sheet A. She'll close the gap. 4-3. Fujisawa's hammer in 7.
Nice shot, sorry.
4 rocks to come here for Team Jones to set up this deuce. They're going to need some great shots and a miss from Team Minji Kim.
Yes. Hard.
Really good, Caitlin.
Good.
That's just fine.
So the last rock by Briar Hurleman, she is shot right now, but for Fujisawa, Mike, this could put her into the playoff picture.
Definitely, Briar's rock rolled too far, and it's left a pretty easy shot now for Fujisawa. Just needs to hit and roll. She's got a catcher on the wings here, trying to make this curl, but it looks pretty good. And that'll put Team Fujisawa in at 2-2. We'll see where the dust settles on the tiebreaker situation. But
Well, with her winning,
nice win.
that will mean there will be 2 tiebreakers. 2-2 now. You see the smiles. Team Fujisawa watching the action. There's a 2-2. Because the start of this was delayed by a day, today usually is Championship Sunday, but today it's a busy day. Tiebreakers, quarterfinals, and semifinals. But I look to the update chair, and it's empty. So, Joni, where are you?
Well, Rob, I'm as close to the ice surface as I safely can here in the stands by the sideboards. And I'm here to talk about those all-important women's tiebreakers that'll feature 4 different countries, a real international flair. So let's take a look at Sheet B, and we've got Scotland's Eve Muirhead at 2-2, taking on Satsuki Fujisawa from Japan. Always a tough competition there. And when we move over to Sheet C, we start with the South Korean phenom Minji Kim, only 22 years old, and she'll take on the Russian representative Alina Kovaleva, and also a team that's starting to improve their play. So I'll keep you updated, Rob, all along.
Live update now, the action on Sheet B, Muirhead and Fujisawa.
And Satsuki Fujisawa is so fun to watch when she has last rock. She keeps so many rocks in play. And here it's paying off. She has a chance here to hit and stick for at least 2. They're not sure if it's, they've got third shot at the back of the 8-foot. So first things first, hit and stick for sure 2 points. And then take a look at the back to see who is third shot.
Can I measure for sure?
So they'll measure, and we can get back to you with whether it's 3 or not.
you know what the key is over there with Fujisawa. She's got her scarf back on.
Yeah. And it was just 2 on Sheet B for Fujisawa. He takes the lead, 2-0. And with Joan, Muirhead, Fujisawa, their tie break, and I think we can break out the good to be yellow T-shirt, Joan.
That's right. It's a reversible T-shirt, but the yellow side is on right now. Team Fujisawa is just giving Muirhead everything she can handle. Muirhead tried a run back on her first one and ended up picking out her own. It was third shot, but made the situation really dire here. She's got to draw to that side of the button on the T line for 1. Full 4-foot to keep the steal. Just a steal of 1 to Fujisawa. So Fujisawa will lead 3-0 after 3 ends of play.
Just got to bite the spot. It was perfect.
Well, now it's not bad to be red, I think, in Sheet B, let's join Joan.
That's right. Turn the T-shirt around really quick. And that just happened on Satsuki Fujisawa's last rock. Satsuki was trying this really soft weight to try to prevent two, and unfortunately over-curled. And now Eve Muirhead has a chance for a draw to the 4-foot for 3. So had Fujisawa just blasted out, she would have given up the easy 2, but instead made the mistake. And now Eve has a chance to get 3. Tie this game up.
Well, we're saying, Joan, make your shots easy, the other opponent's hard.
That's right.
I saw that rock coming down there.
Yeah.
So what is she doing?
Yeah, why would she play that with soft weight and not blast? So, gonna pay the price. It's now 3-3 here, halfway through the game.
Muirhead put that right on the lid to tie that tie break up. Satsuki Fujisawa and Eve Muirhead. Muirhead scored 3 in the 4th to tie things up.
And Satsuki Fujisawa is sitting that shot stone. She may be 3rd over here on the right and playing a really tough hit and stick over here on the side with lots of danger. There is a guard in play with this outturn. Certainly wouldn't want to jam it. No easy draw here for 2 points. She would have to go wide on the other side.
Could maybe get that back red, Joan, for a few.
Yes, for a lot. Exactly. This is over curling, so just the single here in the 5th. Fujisawa will lead 4-3.
3 ends to play in that tiebreaker. From moments ago, the action from Muirhead and Fujisawa.
That's right, Muirhead trailing by 1 here in the 6th end, and an open hit and stick for 2. So a tremendous opportunity here for Eve. Well played end. Had the multiple score lined up the entire end.
Lauren Gray working hard on it.
Well, they call this clean halfway down, but it does not curl up enough. An opportunity lost for Team Muirhead, only getting the single to tie this up after 6 ends of play.
So 1 red on the board in this tiebreaker, and
that hurts.
yeah, Eve has been happier, probably. Muirhead and Fujisawa tied at 4 in the 7th.
That's right, and Eve Muirhead made a choice. She could have hit one of those yellow stones and gave Fujisawa 2 here in the 7th. Instead, she was all in. She played this out-turn draw and made it as pretty much as good as she could have behind that high guard. Not quite enough for Fujisawa to see the run back on the left. So Satsuki Fujisawa is going to try to tap this back for 3. Does it have enough weight?
And
just enough for big 3 points here in the 7th, going up 7-4. What a terrific shot.
I was with you, Joan. Just hit the back one, give him 2 in the 5-rock rule.
I know. She didn't even look at it.
bring Joan back in. One more women's tiebreaker. She said Eve Muirhead took a chance in the 7th, and Fujisawa's not giving her much room here in 8.
That's right. Yeah, she really made her pay by making that beautiful tap back for 3. Fujisawa now just needs to hit this redstone anywhere and will remove the back, and there'll be no way for Muirhead to get her 3rd point. So nice throw, and Fujisawa will advance.
Thank you.
So it is Fujisawa eliminating Muirhead in the tiebreak. 7-4 the final score. Big count of 3 certainly helping Fujisawa in 7. And they will play Rachel Homan in the quarterfinal of the Humpties Champions Cup.